I must congratulate you, gentlemen, upon your superb equipment.
We congratulate you, sir, upon the way you handle it.
I got an interest in whether or not your head is leaking on the inside.
The morning stream. Don't eat that. It's Pluto.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TMS. It is the morning stream for November 6th, 2025. Can you believe
Easy for you to say?
Can you believe it's already the 6th?
No, I can't believe it's already the 6th of the.
Yeah, it felt really. That was a fast 6 days, wasn't it?
It was, and it reminds me that got a brand new month, got puzzles I need to write, need to develop, need to produce. So.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that starts happening is the clock on the monthly commitment starts to tick.
Yes.
It ticks weird, you know?
Yes, exactly.
Like I have to do art for 3 shows, Core, Film Sack, and something else.
Right.
Can't remember the other one. And I have to think of that monthly. So now it's this new thing that's always looking at me and it's always hanging out. You'd think I just like get ahead of myself, but nope. I wait till 2 days before it's time, and I got to change the way I do that. But what are you gonna do?
You know what? This is there's a few things I do in my regular day to day that I love. Mm-hmm. It's doing this show. It's doing Film Sack. It's writing songs for Film Sack. It's doing puzzles. Maybe carting old ladies from the hospital to their home. Yeah. Where they don't stop talking the entire time. Yesterday I did an Uber ride, picked up a lady at Lutheran Hospital, and then for the next 23 minutes, she talked like there is nobody else in her life to listen to her, and possibly there isn't, but
kind of conversation was it? What was she laying on you?
We were talking about I say we were talking. I wasn't involved.
She was talking a lot.
She was talking about getting rides in this service called Go Grandparent, which is like a reduced price ride share thing for the elderly.
It's kind of cool.
And
I like that.
It's really cool. And I've gotten them before. And here's the funny thing about them. 9 times out of 10, they just automatically sit in the front seat. They don't say, "Hey, do you mind if I sit up front here?" They just hop in the car like you're their son or daughter, and you're just going to take them wherever they need to go.
That must
which
be
is fine.
Generational, I guess, or something.
I think so. I think it is, because I'd say of all the people who do that, way more than I would say a large percentage of them are older than 60.
You ever had anybody say, "I want to be up front because I get car sick in the back"? Ever happen?
No, but there's people who ask, "Hey, do you mind if I sit in the front seat?" And I just assume that's the reason. I don't ask and just say, "Oh, do you get car sick in the back? Because guess what? I'm going to make you car sick no matter where you sit." Exactly. Yeah. I'll come off the red light.
My wife is sometimes one of those. It depends on the car and where we're going, but she gets, for whatever reason, back seats make her very car sick. Front seats don't bother her at all. I don't know what that means or what that's about, but my daughter's that way. I know a few people that get that way.
I think they've all just figured out ways to automatically get shotgun without having to call it each time.
Yeah, good point. That's the other reason Kim claims she'd rather drive when we're driving somewhere.
Yeah.
Because she gets car sick. And I'm like, well, be in the front with me and you won't get car sick. Well, I still do sometimes. Oh, is that it? Okay, fine. What it really comes down to is she's nervous when I drive. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's all it is.
I've heard you say, "Well, I fall asleep when I'm driving." And that's kind of all I need to hear, Scott. I'd be nervous too. So,
fair point. Yeah. The sleepy thing for sure. In like local quick going places traffic, though, I think I've been besmirched. I used to hug, or what do you call it? I used to bumper. What do you call that? When you get
tailgate?
Tailgate. I used to tailgate real bad.
Yeah.
I don't do that anymore. I leave a nice car's length plus in front of me.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have that excuse anymore. But sure. I really do think it comes down to, I get ridiculously sleepy at about 20 minutes and we're all going to die. So I don't blame her.
Yeah, boy, pass on all that. I do like the thought of a podcast series or a YouTube series or something called Scott Johnson, Narcoleptic Uber Driver.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of, I don't know if I've never looked into it, but maybe it's an actual form of that. I don't know.
I mean, maybe. I think that there's, you probably at an early age were were trained by your parents or to fall asleep in the car and encouraged or
It's how they would calm me down.
Maybe if he falls asleep, he'll shut up. But
yeah, no, when I would cry, I already know this to be the case. My mom has told me this many times. They would drive me around the neighborhood to get me chill. And I think I internalized that so that when I'm in a car and I feel that rumble and that
you've
float,
just been trained.
Yeah, I'm rocked to sleep. So way to go, Mom and Dad. Jeez Louises.
Yeah.
I think maybe let me cry like a real baby.
Let him cry it out.
Yeah, let me just have my way. Anyway, speaking of babies, had something. I don't know how kids do this. Kids are resilient, but so I'm happy to report that on the other end of this, she acts like everything's just fine. But poor Phoebe yesterday, I could tell you the story. So she's 3 now, barely just turned 3. Her birthday was a few weeks ago. Very little, young still, shorter than her brother, just a little thing. And so here's what happens. They're wrestling at their house, and Taylor's got her on her back. She's holding her by her 2 arms. Not a big deal. It's just a whatever you call that. What do you call that when you get on someone's back? Piggyback. Thank you. I don't know why none of these terms are coming to me today.
How do you beat me in the TV's Travis game? How?
I don't know how. I still to this day feel like every time he comes on, I'm like, oh boy, I'm gonna have to crawl back from the.
All of a sudden, it's like all of a sudden you've got good recall, and
I just assume I'm losing every time he comes on, and then somehow I'm winning. But anyway, so she's holding her on her shoulders, got her by the hands, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Phoebe starts screaming in pain, and they're like, "What the frick?" So like Taylor takes her around and sets her down, and it's her elbow. Her elbow has come out of socket.
Oh no! Like dislocated.
Yeah, and there's a name for it. I forgot the name, but it happens with a lot of young kids. Their ligaments aren't fully formed or something. I bet Dr. Tolbert will tell us what the hell this is.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
But it's this whole thing with her elbow, and because they didn't know any better or didn't know what was going on, they took her to the ER because they were freaking out. They should have taken her to Instacare; it would have been fine because they have everything they need for this sort of thing. Anyway, so they did the expensive thing and went to the ER. Took care of that. The doctors literally did like what you see in the movies. They tell she's screaming. They take her elbow in her arm and go clink, and you hear this pop, and she's immediately fine. No issues, no pain there, nothing. She barely even she just kind of sat up and went, all right, well, there was that. There was no problem. So that's just one phase. We're thinking, all right, well, that's how bad your day is going to be. It's not going to be any worse than that. They go home, and she immediately slips on the hardwood floor after taking her shoes off and her socks. Slips. Falls face first into this bench that's part of their table, like a kid's bench.
Yeah.
Slams her chin on that bench. Sends her teeth up through her freaking little tongue. And then she now got this big spreading bruise right here.
Oh, no.
And her tongue is, but then yesterday I see her, the bruise is almost gone and her tongue doesn't hurt at all. I don't know how that kid does that.
That's a weird thing. Like tongues are... tongues seem to heal faster than other parts of the body.
Yeah.
Like you bite your tongue and, you've got a hole, it's bleeding, but for whatever reason, an hour later, totally fine.
Yeah.
No, not even thinking about it.
It's like a worm growing itself back together after getting cut in half or something. It's like this weird healing ability that our tongues have. Even as adults, I feel like my tongue's only going to bug me for a day. And then I'm probably okay. But she's doing 100% fine now. I'm giving her suckers yesterday, hanging out with her. I go, does it hurt? She's like, no, it doesn't hurt. And she's being all brave. But it was a gnarly thing. So now we have a new nickname in the house. Her adventure cop show from the 70s would be called Pop Socket and Chin Hammer. That's what we're going to call it.
Excellent.
Yeah. So when Carter wants to animate it, we'll see how that goes.
That's good. Yeah, that's a really good. I'd watch that. It would begin with like some sort of funk music score and feature people sliding across the hoods of cars and pointing their guns at people.
Do you have an injury as a kid that you just remember being
that yes, it was cycling around Sloan's Lake and hitting a particularly big pile of goose crap.
Oh shit. Geese, they're the worst.
You wouldn't think it would be bad. Losing control of the bike and tearing my knee open to the point where I needed stitches, and still have the scar to this day from that.
Were you near home so you could, get to your parents or your mom or whatever.
I probably rode, I don't remember, but I'm sure I rode my bike the rest of the way home. That sort of thing. But
well, the problem is the geese are dicks. Here he is right here. He'll get you
there. He is
time.
Right there. It's freaking Mendoza.
Yeah,
exactly.
You
it might have been
him.
Mendoza's dad. Is the one who took me out.
There's the whole family line of dicks. Well, that's cool. The worst I ever did, I think, was similar. It was a river. I was swinging across it first day of junior high in my corduroy pants. All right?
God. Yeah.
And I know those are back.
I see things you could. Yeah, I know.
I don't know what's going on. What were you doing? I blame the parents. You all lived through this. You should be telling your kids not to wear freaking corduroys. You kidding me? They're so ugly. Anyway, swinging across that river, smacked my knee on a rock, cracked my, whatever that's called, the patella or the
patella. Yeah, your kneecap.
Yeah. Cracked that, floated 6 yards down the river because I was in the water. My brother had to fish me out.
Yeah.
And then I went and got it set. So there you go. That's the worst thing I ever did as a kid.
Oh my God. But it is funny how as a kid, you get those memories of that extreme pain. Like, you don't remember this incredibly happy moment of your childhood and this and that. No, it's like the things, and Wendy would, if she were here today, she would speak to this as it's the painful memories that are the ones that just kind of lodge themselves in as protection for your future.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think we sort of talked about that last time a little bit.
We did.
About those calluses or whatever that you build up.
Exactly.
Yeah. Your kid.
Right, it's a good reminder, by the way. No Wendy today, but so we're doing a call now.
We are.
Or get your answer.
Yeah, so here's how it'll work. We'll go to everybody, maybe prepare. You can start doing them now if you want to, but they'll also come in real time. This is that system I was talking about last time that had a few bugs, but it's all ironed out now. So if you go to voicecast.app/TMS, any written or voice messages will come to us in real time. We'll see them pop as we're sitting here, and we'll be able to play them in real time. So let's do that today. That'll happen after the news. And again, that is voicecast.app/TMS.
And, if you want us to help you with your life problems, sure. We'll give you a 2-sentence answer to how to solve every problem in your life.
Yeah. And it'll build a nice callus on you from this horrible experience you had with us today.
Right. Exactly. And then you'll have a new horrible memory of that time you wrote into TMS to ask him a question.
Yeah. And you can use that as protection down the road. I love it. We're giving you those mental condoms your parents never did. All right.
That's right.
Check this out, losers. Get in the car because we're going to do the news. It is brought to you by
Coverville. So today, Dan Peek would have turned 75, or I guess at the beginning of the month, he would have turned 75. Dan Peek is the co-founder of a band called America. Yeah, you know America. Sister Golden Hair, Venture Highway, Lonely People. This is for all the lonely people.
That's a good song. I like that one.
Tin Man. God never did give nothing to the Tin Man. It's a little bit of yacht rock, but whatever. He would have been 75. He passed away from like urinary pancreatitis or something like that. But people do love doing covers of him. So the Dandy Warhols, Julian Lennon, Tex Perkins and his Ladyboys, Raul Malo, Emma Stevens, a lot of great covers today coming up right after TMS. It'll be a shorter show, 2 sets. But the Last Unicorn soundtrack is Stigma. You will hear a cover of The Last Unicorn, a lounge cover of that song.
They're not I went in the desert around a horse
with no name.
That's
100%. That's totally them. The heat was hot and the lyrics were dumb and
the lyrics are dumb.
Yeah.
But I have a soft spot for their catalog. I don't know why.
I do too. Yeah. I do too. I wish I knew. I wish I understood. Maybe it was the drugs, but I want to know what Sister Golden Hair Surprise is all about. Like, what is it that she was a nun and she took off her habit and all of a sudden she's got blonde hair and it was, whoa, a surprise.
Something like that.
Nun has blonde hair.
I think you're right about what you said first time. I think it is the drugs, but
I think it's the drugs. Yeah. That explains the heat was hot.
That's almost as bad as I feel a hunger. It's a hunger. I freaking hate that line.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's on that same level of redundancy.
Twitch.tv/Coverville right after the show.
That's right. Exactly. Be there. Watch me play. I I don't know, maybe a Spider-Punk deck, a move deck with the new Spider-Punk card.
Very nice. I'm into it. First up in our news today, this is a story from the point of view of somebody, and I'll read it like they did. Their headline says, "My 1-year-old eats books, toys, tables, and even his cot."
Coming up on TLC's My Food Obsession.
Yep. I watched, that's funny you say that. I just watched just randomly because it was up on HBO Max as one of the Discovery stuff. And I watched one of those episodes of the Hoarder show they do. There's 2 Hoarder shows. Sure. There's A&E's Hoarder show, and then whatever theirs is called on HBO or on Max. Anyway, I watched an episode of that. I don't know why that's a train wreck I like seeing. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
It stresses me out.
It does to me too, especially because I know that in the middle of this, they're going to confront these people and they're going to have a freak out because their stuff's getting moved.
Yeah.
Even if sometimes they play it up with the editing, I can tell that they just have to have that part where the person's so resistant to change.
Yes.
And that part really,
these things.
For some reason, dude, I can't figure it out. It stresses me out too. I don't actually like it, but somehow I watch it and I kind of stay. I don't know why.
Yeah. But I need to keep these boxes of electronics in case I decide to resell these items later on Facebook Marketplace.
I gotta justify my cable box over there. But part of it is too, it's like the reason I used to like watching Cops. It was a reminder of that if you're having a bad day, someone's having a way worse one.
Yeah, for sure. It's
cathartic.
It's a really good reminder, without a doubt.
There's a crack addict on the hood of a car, or there's me who's a little late for a lunch appointment.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Big
tomato.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, so
this kid eats everything.
This kid's eating everything, which does sound like one of those TLC shows. It says many parents wish they had eyes on the back of their heads when their toddlers start reaching for things they shouldn't. But for Jess Harry, I guess that's the name of the kid. Mm-hmm. It seems nothing is off limits for her son Junior. Oh, okay. Her name is Jess Harry. The son's name is Junior. I don't like when people name their kids Junior.
It feels like that's a suffix, not a name.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's a nick. If it's a nickname, fine.
Yeah.
A rapper guy, Junior X, whatever you're gonna do, that's all fine.
Exactly.
I made that up.
And his name might not be Junior. His he might be named after his dad, but they just call him Junior. But Junior.
Yeah, they don't exactly want to have his name in the news, I guess.
Yeah.
The mum of two first became aware that he'd like to try. This must be British because mum. Yeah,
the
there
mum
it is.
Of two, yes.
BBC down there. He'd like to try and eat inedible items when he licked the Velcro in his tactile books as a baby. Well, that's not that weird. I think.
No, babies always put stuff in their mouth.
Yeah, there's a stage there where this is normal. The problem is when it doesn't stop, I guess.
Yeah, I guess when you're 1 and you're like gnawing on the table leg like he is in this photo.
Now, here's a weird word I've never heard of. It says, since then, the 21-month-old has scoffed sand by the handful. I assume that just means...
like shoving it in your mouth. Scoffed.
Scoffed.
Like they might mean like scarfed, but... scoffed is, when I think of, I would never do that, that.
Yeah, you'd scoff at it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that's where we got scarf from. Because I do say, I'll scarf down that burger. I don't know where that came from. Maybe it was this.
Yeah.
I don't know. It says, and has eaten playgroup rugs as well as furniture all over the home, including his own cot. Now, I assume they don't mean he ate the whole thing. He just chewed on the side of the thing and probably got some wood in his system or whatever. But
maybe, it sounds like he's actually ingesting some of this, which is the next sentence, and the word that everybody in the tadpool is just waiting for us to get to.
Yep. It wasn't until September that Junior received a diagnosis of Pika or Pika.
I think Pika. Well, I think it's Pika, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's Pika.
Condition where the person repeatedly craves and eats non-edible items with no nutritional value.
Well, I still do that.
I mean,
Wendy's, Chipotle, Burger King.
Yeah, I was going to say, I got one of the cheaper Big Mac combos the other day.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did this.
Yeah, no nutritional value. I mean, I'm doing it too. Sorry, I guess I must have Pika.
So I noticed something. They went from I don't know, they were pushing $14 for a Big Mac combo for a while there.
Whoa! We talked about that. How ridiculous that was.
It was outrageous. They just swung too far after the pandemic and just assumed people would pay it. And it's like, why would I go here then? There's a million places I can go for $14 and get something good.
Yeah, and get something far better. Yeah.
So clearly they are backtracking. Also, it could be a bit of an economic indicator, but they have Big Mac combos now for like $7.30 or something.
Okay.
They
that's
claim
not bad.
it's for a limited time, but I think they're going to have to stick to
Jeez.
it or else they're
They
screwed.
better. Yeah. Otherwise, they're going to have customers for a limited time.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, people that one of the crowds they've always relied on since the inception of that company is the younger crowd.
Yeah.
And guess what? Those kids are freaking broke right now. They got nothing.
Exactly. You give them a deal, they're going to come there. But if you take away that deal, guess what? They are goner than gone.
Yeah. Nick's doing plasma donations just to make rent work. Like, it's not what it used to be. So if they're expecting it to be the cheap go-to, you got...
I was thinking about doing plasma donations, but all my TVs are LED.
Yeah, see, once you've given away your plasma TVs, you're screwed.
Yeah, you're done. You're set.
Wait, LED, LCD?
LCD. LCD?
LED.
LED?
LCD is those watches.
Oh,
we had in
liquid
the
crystal
80s.
display. Right. LED, light emitting diode.
Ooh, I would like a TV that made that way, though. Because then it'd be all black and white.
Black and white.
Yeah. And it would flicker.
Seems bad.
Well, it'd be bad, but just as like a weird thing to show people. Like,
just get yourself a play date? No, what are those called? The little...
Yeah, play dates.
The new play dates, yeah.
Yeah, I was mad at them because it was the same name as our thing we play once a month, so I was annoyed.
Exactly.
But yeah, the little winder thing, the little doobie.
Like, oh, great, I want to play a bunch of fishing games.
I've come this close to getting one of those about a half a dozen times.
I'm sure you have, yeah.
I just can't. I've yet to have anyone show me anything where I went, oh my gosh, I have to have it for that game or for that reason or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And there's no backlight. What are we doing?
Right, exactly.
$300 and no backlight? Hello. No
we're in the 2020s, folks.
Yeah,
you're putting out a little handheld console. I don't care how twee it is with its little, revolutionary spinny dial or real controller.
Little Fisher.
Give me a damn backlight so I can play it in the dark when my wife is sleeping.
That's right. You know how we play.
That's the sound you're playing.
You'd appreciate this. I played. I got in the mood for some retro last night and in bed. Surprisingly good on an analog stick because I have it mapped that way on my Steam Deck. I played a bunch of Tempest.
Oh, Tempest, yeah.
So it's
great. You're basically, is it left right with the analog, or are you using the analog like going around in a circle?
Going around in a circle. So you
that's
basically,
the best way to do it.
It works pretty well. The only problem with it is you don't have the speed finesse that you would get with a knob.
Sure.
Where you can really hustle it around the side because you got to get to the other side. So
yes, and you need that's the thing I feel like you need with Tempest. You need a knob, and it needs to be weighted. Even that new Atari what's it called? Atari Game Station Go. Mm-hmm. The first thing that people are making for it. Oh, it's available now. Finally, I didn't know when it was coming out. $179. The first thing people are making for it is a weighted 3D printed knob that you can put over their knob.
That's cool.
To be able to do the.
That's cool, man.
Yeah,
I love it. Nature finds a way when they need it.
Nature finds a way. Exactly.
That reminds me, I meant to send you this because I knew that you'd like it. You're a Vector fan. You like that whole era.
Vectrex. Yeah.
Look at this game. I just bought this game. This is new. It's on Steam. I'm sure it's somewhere
You're not
else.
talking about the new Vectrex.
No, not
thing.
that.
Okay.
This is an actual game. So this is the intro screen.
Look at this. Already I'm loving it because it looks like...
Isn't it cool? And how it scales
Lunar
out.
Lander and asteroids.
It's called Utopia Must Fall. Watch this gameplay. So basically...
I love that.
So look how cool this is. You're in London, but look how you zoom out. You zoom way up here. And then,
oh my God, that's freaking awesome.
And now you got to fight the...
Oh, and it's asteroids.
It's asteroids and Missile Command, and there's a little bit of Galaga thrown in because in a minute a bunch of Galaga. There, see them? They're coming.
Look at that, this little centipede. Yeah.
Yeah. It's in the sound. Let's see if I can get the sound. Listen to this. This has some of the coolest sounds. It's got this like fireworks at night kind of thing.
Shut up and take my money. I want this.
I played the hell out of this game. What's
it called? Something Must Fall?
Utopia Must Fall.
Utopia Must Fall. Oh, I saw that with a Gerard Butler. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was all right. He sometimes can really crank it. But then you have between matches, you have upgrades. So you can extend your rail or have it be faster or the rotation's faster or new weapons or little robots that fly around and do some of the killing for you. Extra strong shield. So it's got this modern aspect to it where you can go choose all your shiz. This guy's taking forever to choose. I'm just going to skip ahead here. Here we go. And it just gets harder. So I'll zip down into a harder level. It gets harder and harder. Some ships come out. I have these crazy missiles. And listen,
I love that, like, you know, it really is like asteroids and centipede and Galaga and missile command, like everything. Yeah. If they had a Star Wars, like if you're going down a trench, it couldn't be more 80s amalgamation.
Hell yeah. And when you're done and you explode, it's this amazing effect. It's just a rad game.
It looks really cool. Only Steam? I mean, not only, you know.
Oh, I don't know.
Steam,
is it anywhere else?
Oh, Windows, Mac OS. So apparently Steam, it's compatible with Mac on Steam.
Oh, I haven't tried it yet. I need to try it there. I have a controller there and everything. I would recommend controller, although mouse and keyboard work fine.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I was thinking mouse for sure, but because are you moving? Are you just pointing your deal, or you're moving that reticle?
You're moving the reticle, and it takes, when you move it, like, how do I explain this? When you move it, it will, like a turret in a tank. It will it's firing the whole time, but when you move it, the trailing has to catch up. And that's one of the things you upgrade in the game later on is
how quick
it moves, or how fast, look at that. See, this is crazy.
Oh my God, look at that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It can go places, man. And you can get these cities and factories that do other things for you. Like there's a tower that'll sit there and just fire. It's really awesome. And look at this right now on sale for, oh no, the sale's over. Shoot,
well, $8.99 though. You can get the bundle with Grid Ranger, which, oh my God, this looks like Battlezone.
Yeah, Grid Ranger is also very cool. Get it for $11.03.
Yeah, so for $2 extra on your $8.99, you get both of them.
Yeah, no point not to. But look at these reviews, overwhelmingly positive, 95%. You can't do better than that.
Damn it,
dude, it's really good. I thought of you immediately because you love that.
I'm sure you did. Nova Drift. Oh, Nova Drift. I think I've seen Nova Drift before.
You looking at the two different bundles?
There's another bundle that gives you Nova Drift and Utopia Must Fall for $22. But
I think this one I have Grid Ranger. It might be the same people. It is the same people.
This is your Battlezone meets Star Wars Trench Run.
Yeah, like they're mixing it up.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah,
they totally do.
They're taking the entire era and making games out of it, basically.
Yeah. Can I burrow underground and inflate dragons with an air pump?
But in vector style, that'd be amazing.
Vector style, Vector Dig Dug would be great.
It's really cool though. Big recommendation. It's still in early access, so they still have stuff they're adding. But it feels finished to me. Feels like a done game to me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, great. Thanks for that. I didn't need to buy any more games today, but here we are.
There you go.
Here we are, Scott.
There you go. All right, let's talk about resilience. Quick story about a former NFL player. He survived 11 gunshots during an armed robbery.
Oh, geez.
Tobias Dorzen. I'm not sure. They'll probably tell us where he played, but anyway.
You need that toddler to come and eat the bullets.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Bullets are good for you.
Nom, 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 nom.
These are good. I don't know why a kid talks like that. But.
These are good. These are very good bullets.
Well, because he said nom, nom, nom.
That's why he talked like that.
It says Tobias Dorzen is getting candid about being shot 11 times last November while being robbed. The chef and Food Network star, previously of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tennessee Titans. I didn't know they had a Food Network guy.
I had no idea about any of this stuff. Yeah.
Talked to People. You know, the People magazine.
Yeah. He just talked to people, general people.
Just people he saw.
Capital P people.
Yeah. Grab a guy on the street, go, "We want to hear about my 11 gunshots?" No? Okay.
People.
It says here the incident occurred outside of his home in Hyattsville, Maryland, back in 2024, back November, so a year ago. He said his girlfriend Crystal Swan was returning home from dinner in an Uber when her car pulled up behind Dorzen, and without his security detail that night, didn't think anything of it. But as he got out of the car and opened the door for Swan, an armed man emerged from the other vehicle and started firing. Quote, "I was trying to cover her and I started getting hit. I went to the ground and tried to drag myself toward the curb, but I couldn't hear the girl. But I couldn't hear my girl, sorry.
Couldn't hear my girl, okay.
Anyway, he took 11 bullets to his body.
Jeez.
And survived the whole thing. Isn't that crazy?
He's almost more bullet than man.
I know.
Good thing they didn't hit Crystal Swan. She would have shattered.
But it would have been a beautiful shattering. You know?
It would have been beautiful, yes. Little shards.
Yeah. Unlike an ugly duckling or however the hell that story goes. Wait, was it an ugly duckling or was it a goose? How's that? Wait, hold on. I'm going to have a Pumbaa moment if I'm not careful.
Yeah. Sure.
Ugly. Oh, it's ugly duckling because they thought it was a duck.
A duck.
Or a weird ugly duck, and it was a swan.
It turned out to be a swan. Was it a swan or a goose?
Swan, I think.
Swan? Okay.
And then everybody in the duck family was...
Is that a cygnet? Is that what a baby swan is? A cygnet? Or no, a cygnet is a kind of swan.
But weren't they were all like teasing it. And then later the lesson is, we shouldn't have teased him. It turns out it's a big, beautiful swan, you dummies.
Right. It's the Rudolph story, basically.
All right. Well, I can't wait to see what terrible titles you guys come up with for my brain fart.
Can't wait for the well actuallys on this.
Yeah, they're coming.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we're going to play a little Call now. It's time for you guys to use the my goal is to have it up. Let me do that real quick.
It's always my goal too. Just sometimes doesn't work out that way.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I see what you mean. Happens to all of us, Brian. Happens to all of us once in a while.
If somebody would have gotten me my Blue Chews from our sponsorship.
Oh yeah, remember? I missed that opportunity. We should have just gotten a bunch.
Tried them on air.
Yeah. Like we do taste tests all the time. Why not a little Viagra pill or whatever?
Right.
Oh
my
Brian,
God. Did you get the stuff from Pacholik? The freeze-dried fruit?
Yeah, it's real. Where is it?
Oh, it's so good.
Might be upstairs. It's very good. We should probably eat some of that Monday or something.
Yeah, if there's any left by then.
Yeah, that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
I love freeze-dried fruit.
I do too.
Huge fan.
I'm giving Tina the mango, but
that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm not a mango
Not
guy
a fan
either.
of mango.
Have we talked about this? We have a shared not hatred, but dislike for mango.
Distaste for mango. I don't know if we've ever talked about it, but no, not a fan of mango.
Once in a while, there's a candy flavor mango that I'm okay with, but real mango tastes like hairspray to me. I don't like it.
Totally. I'll do mango in like a salsa.
Yeah.
Totally fine with mango salsa.
Yeah.
And Tina makes a really good mango salad. It's like, okay, because it's got black beans and onions and cilantro and all that stuff in there. But if I've got the choice for mango, just, raw, cut up on a plate, eat that versus anything else, I'll take whatever else there is.
Yeah. Bring it on. Ooh, salsa sounds good. Right this
salsa
second.
Does sound good.
Right this very minute. All right. Looks like I got a call here to start us off from Josh. I'm going to go ahead and hit play. Let's see what it is.
Is this Josh 3.0?
It sure is.
Hey, Scott and Brian. It's Josh 3.0 here. I just wanted to know, what is your favorite episode of Lost? I think mine has to be The Constant. Love the show.
That's such a good one.
I don't remember names of episodes is the problem.
Yeah, The Constant is great. That's it's the one with Jeremy. That's the actor's name. I can't remember his character name. It's another. It's like a mathematician's name. Yes.
It's the Faraday, Daniel Faraday.
Faraday, exactly.
How do I remember that?
How do you remember? I know. How do you remember it?
See, this is why it all breaks when Travis is on. Something clicks.
And Charlotte is his constant, and that is such a good one.
Played by Dickie Bennett. What's his name? The actor.
Yes. Jeremy something. That's what always confuses me.
I love him so much. He has never done anything where I wasn't 100% compelled by his character.
Yeah.
Jeremy something.
What's the one where you get Sawyer's backstory and you realize he's a dick? Is that All the Best Cowboys?
I don't remember
have
the
daddy
name.
Issues.
No memory of the name, but I did like that one.
That was a really, really good one.
I think
the first season or first episode of season 2 where you don't realize you're in the hatch seeing everything that's going on.
You see the record player touch and the food's getting made and
he's like on the treadmill and he's exercising, he's typing in the numbers and whatever. Mm-hmm. And then you see the light come on that happened at the end of season 1.
Yeah. That was amazing. Nobody was doing this kind of TV at the time. It was incredible.
Yeah.
Now these kind of reveals happen all the time in TV, but
yeah.
And then you found out Clancy Brown was in that room with him, being all stinky, being Clancy Brown.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Clancy Brown.
I think some of my favorites were John Locke flashback ones. I thought those were just really meaningful. The guy that played his dad was so good. Just everything about that.
Oh, yeah, and the Not Penny's boat through the looking glass when they're down in the when we lose Charlie and he's like, they have to figure out how to play California Girls on the keyboard and to unlock things. Oh,
the show's great.
It's a heartbreaking episode.
Kind of want to go back and watch it again.
I kind of do too. Yeah. I thought about a podcast where, when Hammond and I even did like the first 4 episodes, I could tell Hammond wasn't really into it.
Not his thing, that show?
Yeah.
It didn't have enough long prog rock songs in them.
Right. That was the whole problem. No. And I think he had heard too much about the end and people's dislike for the end. And so there was just this kind of dread for him that he wasn't going to be satisfied at the end of it. I'm like, oh no, there's so much and it's so good and I'm fine with the end. I think the end is
I think
great.
The end is also fine. I think that even if I thought the end was bad, I think the journey was still worth it. So that's too bad because that's it's a seminal show. It's so important for the kind of shit we consume now.
It is. That thing set, people don't realize how many of those mystery box TV shows Lost set the stage for and opened the door for.
Yeah, everyone's all excited about the new season of Stranger Things. Guess what? Stranger Things riffs on the same concepts.
Totally.
They put their own spin on stuff, but it's this whole idea of, like you said, mystery box, but also how it's structured, how episodes end and begin. It's perfectly suited for our streaming, the way streaming services work and the way that seasons drop now. Like, do I even have anyone spend the money to make a Station 11 miniseries without it? Probably not. It's crucial, that series, even if you don't like the ending.
Yeah, exactly.
Boo-hoo.
Exactly.
Boo-hoo to you. Here's Bobby Frankenberger with something.
Oh, cool. All right.
See what he has to say. Hopefully.
Hey, Scott and Brian, it's Bobby. Haven't been on the show in forever, so I thought I'd give you some little bit of science going on here. In your mouth heal so quickly is because there's a lot of blood flow, a lot of blood vessels going to your mouth. It's also why it bleeds so easily whenever you cut it or something like that. And your tongue is no different. It's in your mouth, and that just allows a lot of white blood cells and platelets to get to your mouth very easily because of the increased blood flow. And in fact, the opposite is true as well. In areas of your body where there's very little blood flow, you get it takes a long time for things to heal. And I have an example of that. I was in a really bad bike accident a number of years ago, and the top of my left ear was ripped off. It was hanging on by a thread.
Holy shit.
I had to go to the emergency room. They had a plastic surgeon sew it back on, and it took months for that to heal because there's so little blood flow to your ears that it just took forever for that to heal up. It was I had to wear bandages and go back to the doctor over and over and over again for months. Anyway, haven't talked blah 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 blah.
Wow, what an ending! Didn't see that coming.
I did not. That was a surprise twist.
The thing with the ears. If only we had a national incident we could point to where it didn't seem accurate in the description of how the ear was blown off in a certain gunshot wound, and somehow miraculously healed. Even though I have friends who have high school injuries to their ears that are still a mess.
Still have,
Horse shit. Whatever happened there. It ain't what they told us.
Questionable.
Anyway, I'm not a conspiracy theorist of really any kind, but explain the ear. You can't.
Yeah. No.
Anyway,
can't do it.
Yeah. This all sounds right to me. Does this explain they say, where the blood flow is the most, you get the most healing. Is that why the razor cuts on my? Is that why they healed right up?
Did you get nearly bobbited?
Oh yeah, we could ask that guy. How'd that heal up for him?
Yeah, how'd that work out for you? I was thrown into a field. Boy, if you young kids have not heard the story of John Wayne Bobbitt.
Yep, the third John Wayne that we ever know about.
That's right, exactly. And still not the worst John Wayne person.
Nope. As far as I know, he only had a Weiner in the field and not 50 guys buried under his house. So not nearly as bad. I guess the actor's the best of the three. He was kind of a jerk.
Yeah,
but,
for sure. Yeah,
it's fine.
he
didn't kill anyone.
He didn't kill anyone. Exactly.
He didn't have his wiener chopped off and then show up in a porno later.
Frankenweenie.
I could never watch that. I could not, even out of curiosity. I don't want to see your mangled ween. I don't want to see it.
Nope. No interest whatsoever.
No. Let's see. We got one here from... Who's next? Oh, we got one here from Anonymous.
Okay,
here we go. There's a written one. If you rolled off the Grand Canyon, would you still want them to collect your body so they could cremate you and throw you a little bit into the brownies? You know what? Good point. I could double do it. You know,
right? Why not just have a KitchenAid mixer at the bottom of the Grand Canyon that you land in, and then
yeah. I think this is an all right idea.
That doesn't cremate you is the problem. Bloody gross. Yeah.
I mean, they could get out there, find the body, dump some gas on me, cremate me up a little bit, be fine.
Yeah.
I'd be all right with that. Here is one. Looks like who is this from? Oh, this is a call. This one is from Amy, I believe. Here we go.
Hello, Scott and Brian. Excuse you. I will have no corduroy slander, sirs. I love corduroy. My favorite garment that is hanging in my closet right now is a pair of green corduroy overalls. So, anyway, but to each his own. Anyway, talking about child.
Let me hold this for 1 second.
Yeah.
Pause it.
Yeah.
I think that for whatever for whatever reason, women in modern clothes look amazing, and especially in fall fashion stuff. You guys look amazing in corduroy. What I'm talking about is me or Brian in the pants we used to wear in junior high. That's what I'm talking about.
Because they don't make corduroy for men in colors you'd ever want to wear.
No.
It's like plum or avocado green or
poo-poo brown.
A weird brown. Yeah, exactly. Plus it's a fire hazard. Walking with those, especially if maybe you've got some thighs that aren't as skinny as they used to be, it's a fire hazard. You're going to you can't sneak up on anybody wearing corduroy.
No. And we used to, what's the Seinfeld episode where George is wearing the suit it's made out of that?
Yes, right.
And the people keep hearing him walk.
He can't sneak. Right, he specifically can't sneak up on anybody.
It's an amazing episode.
Yeah.
All right, we'll let her finish her thought here. Here we go.
Injuries. Yeah, I still have if you look closely the next time you see me in person, you can see like one of my front teeth is like it's got a little bit of weird coloring on it, and it's because it is bonded because a kid threw a rock at me and he knocked out one of my teeth, but it was a baby tooth, but it like really badly chipped the permanent tooth, like one of my front teeth.
Ow.
And threw a rock at me, and that was a thing that happened, and I will never forget it. I'm not sure what it's protecting me from, other than a 3-year-old little boy with a rock. But I guess Lucas from Stranger Things would be really scary to me right now. But anyway.
This seems.
Boy, that just triggered a memory for me that I had not thought about. in a while.
Do tell. What?
Yeah. This was when my mom and I were living. This is a single parent mom raising me in these really sketchy apartments. I dropped somebody off at those apartments the other day.
Yeah.
Like within the last week, they still look exactly the same as they did when I was. We moved out of those when I was 11, so I lived there from the time I remember until I was 11, and but there were always these other kids in that apartment complex. And during the summer, it was always like, you go out your front door, you find a kid, you play for the whole day, you come back for lunch or whatever. There was this little kid who was definitely a brat. And he was maybe 2 or 3.
I don't know why that played. Go ahead. Sorry.
2 or 3 years younger than me. And somehow in the trash, he had gotten a giant pipe, like a big water pipe. And he could barely lift the damn thing, but he's swinging it around, like trying to lift it and stuff. And it became a game for 2 or 3 of us that we were going to try and get the pipe away from him, because that's what you do. And seems
like the right thing to do, by the way. Yeah.
As I was approaching him, he swung it back behind him and then brought it over his head and down on top of my head.
Shit.
And I remember like, oh God, that hurts. But I was like, oh no, I'm really going to get you and get that pipe. And all of a sudden he drops the pipe. He's looking at me after doing that, and he drops the pipe and is like, like starts crying. And then all of a sudden, blood starts trickling over my eyes.
Oh, shit. That's scary, man.
And my mom had to get this like spray that made like little plasticky, like a plasticky covering. And you spray it on, to stop the bleeding. Okay. Exactly, yes. Yeah. And I'll be honest, I don't even remember if we went to the hospital. I just remember her treating me by spraying some shit on it. And that's all I remember.
It must not have been too bad.
Must not have been too bad, but my God, that memory, jeez.
Yeah, that's no good, man.
Yeah.
It's funny.
When I dropped somebody off there at that apartment complex the other day, I looked at that courtyard and remembered that thing.
I have. That's
event.
Funny because my very first memory as a human being is when I'm 2 years old. I shouldn't remember anything from when you're 2, but I remember my dad getting into a fender bender. My mom, for some reason, it was in the early 70s, it was okay to have a kid in your lap in the front seat.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no problem. What's
that was
the problem
thing.
With that?
I guess to them it was no big deal, and times have certainly changed. But I guess this launched me forward, hit my head on the dash, and then I had a big bleeder, and I still have a scar up here that you can see. You can't see it on camera, but if you saw me close up, you'd see it. The mole you can see.
That's right. Next to the mole.
But I've always had this scar there, and apparently I bled all over the place. But I have a memory of mostly not the accident, but my mom freaking out in that car. Just losing her mind because she thought my dad, or the stop and me hitting the thing had killed me or something.
Yeah.
And I remember her just completely just lunatic mode over me bleeding all over the place, like you would with a baby. I get it.
Of course. Yeah.
But it's the earliest memory of that I have, and then nothing until I'm like 8.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah. Right. I remember it's like my memories go from got in an accident, 2 years old, and then Star Wars.
Right. That's the thing. It's like, the trauma. We remember the trauma. Don't remember, sure, my mom and I had some great times laughing, watching a TV show or something that I loved, or taking me out to the movies or whatever. The only memory I have of my mom taking the movies is that she was so ticked off that I made her sit through the animated Ralph Bakshi Hobbit movie.
Oh, shit.
That when that ended, we snuck into another theater and watched Coming Home with John Voight.
Okay.
And some woman took her top off and she scrambled to put her hands over my face so I wouldn't see anything. That's the only memory I have of going to see movies with my mom.
Yeah, because it's this moment of chaos, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I wonder what year Coming Home came out.
I don't remember that movie at all. I don't have any recollection.
It was
of
about, I think, a Vietnam vet coming home, 1978. So I was 9 years old, seeing boobies on screen. Actually, 8 years old because it came out in February, and I'm sure it wasn't still in theaters in August.
Is it PG or R?
Pretty sure R.
Okay.
Let's see. Who knows though? Back then, right?
Yeah, back then you got boobies for PG sometimes.
Yeah.
What was it? Airplane had boobies. It was 13.
Yeah,
or not 13, PG. Just PG.
Yeah,
Clash
Jane
of the
Fonda,
Titans.
John Voight, Bruce Dern.
Pretty good cast.
An American romantic war drama film. That's the description. American romantic war drama film.
Well, if I think of anything as being romantic, it's a war drama.
Yeah, exactly. Love those romantic war dramas. Yeah.
You don't ever hear it come up in conversation, so maybe it was one of those movies that just didn't, like maybe it stuck for the weekend, but then nobody thought about it after that. I don't know.
Probably.
I've never even heard of it. Wild.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. I wasn't.
Yeah.
Because I also have memories of my dad, like I always talk about, throwing the blanket over the TV when a boobies would come on.
Yes, exactly.
These things stick out in your head.
They stick out. It maybe not traumatic, but at least it's like, again, you're remembering like shocking things and not fun things and happy things.
Yeah. Like him getting up, throwing a blanket is kind of like, oh, what are we doing? This is unusual. And then your brain goes, I'm writing that one down.
Exactly. I'm saving this for later.
Here's one from Serenex. He says, other than Firefly, what show was canceled too soon that you would want to see brought back? Mine would be Alphas, a Heroes-esque style show from the Sci-Fi Channel back in the day.
I remember Alphas.
I don't think I saw it, but I do remember it had a fandom around it.
Yeah.
Firefly, obviously the easy one, which is why he's eliminated.
Yeah, of course.
Probably for me, I'm going to get a little outside of the norm here and just say Better Off Ted. I loved that show.
Oh, that was so good.
Although it got 2 seasons, yeah. So that technically his question is 1 season, but or no, he's just saying canceled too soon. I'll say that was canceled too soon. I loved that show.
If your uncanceling of it could fix the last several episodes that felt rushed and screwed up, Pushing Daisies was canceled too soon.
Yeah, I agree. Man, that was a special show.
It was a special show, and I just saw Kristen Chenoweth in an episode of Frasier, and she's like BB's pint size assistant.
Really?
She is so tiny.
Yeah, she's
compared
little.
to everybody else on that show. It's like I did not realize that. I guess when you see her in things like Wicked and other things, they put her with other tiny people, and she doesn't look as tiny, but boy, is she tiny.
It's like when you see Holly Hunter for the first time next to tall people.
Oh yeah.
You're just like, you guys just keep her in the glove box on your way over?
That's right, exactly.
She's miniature. It's a lot of Hollywood though, right? Tom Cruise, a little
totally
tiny guy, a little running tiny guy. No wonder he can run so fast. He's tiny.
Yeah, less wind resistance because you're tiny.
Exactly right. Did you say a show? You did say a show. What did you say?
I did say Pushing Daisies.
Oh, Pushing Daisies. That's right. Yeah. So
also streaming currently on HBO Max. So if you have not seen Pushing Daisies, just watch it and stop about 3 episodes before the end.
Yeah. It's a good, satisfying run if you stop there.
Yes.
And if they kept going, it would have been much more satisfying.
They would have been fine because they wouldn't have had to rush to get an ending on it. But Lee Pace, freaking Lee Pace, who
it was great. First time we saw him, right? Like first real shot of him.
Yeah, he is Ronan the Accuser.
He's a freaking beast specimen now.
I know. I see trailers on Foundation. Like I turn on my Apple TV to watch something else, and it's like, hey, here's Foundation. Look at Lee Pace now.
Yeah, he's massive. Just looks like a horse, like a thoroughbred. And he's gay. And one time I saw him, and I went, "Well, if I was gay, this guy right here,
totally
hubba hubba." Here's one from Anonymous. The Monkey is coming to Canopy, the library-based streaming service. Cool. Would you watch it? Well, I'd watch it no matter where it went.
Yeah, this is the recent one, right? The recent Stephen King adaptation with the
little clappy monkey, right?
Clappy monkey, cymbal smashing monkey.
I heard good things about that. It was all right. You told me it was good.
Yeah, I watched it on streaming, and it had its over the top like Final Destination style deaths. Like it was all like Rube Goldberg death devices and stuff. So yeah,
I'm down with that.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
In a year of exceptional horror movies, it may not be one of the top cream of the crop, but a good time can be had.
That's right.
That felt like one that would probably
end drumming monkey. That's right. It's because he's doing the drumming.
Yeah. I always think it's the cymbal one just by default.
Yeah, I do too.
Isn't the old one like that? Or did it have drums? The old Monkey Shines?
Monkey Shines? I don't remember. Never saw Monkey Shines.
I don't remember either.
I just think about the Return of the Living Dead when they had all the zombie body parts in plastic bags.
Yeah.
That those were all wind up cymbal monkeys with their cymbals removed. That's how they got like the movement in the garbage bags.
I have to admit, there's stuff in that. It's pretty innovative, right? It's fun. Yes. I went on a tear and found a compilation on YouTube of all the times Tom Savini, the special effects guy that Monica wishes she could marry. He used to go on Dave all the time as a regular and do demonstrations of these horrifying effects and all that constantly. And it is so much fun to watch. I'll get you a link, but it's like all his appearances and it's wild. And one of them was, we just finished filming. What was it we just saw? One of the Freddys or one of the Jasons. Anyway, he was talking about that very
the first
movie.
Friday the 13th, right?
Yeah, and it was 1984, and he was talking about the upcoming release of Return of the Living Dead, and that he knew people who were working on it, and this effect is a lot like that, and so it was weird to see, but it's super fun because Dave is super sorry. It's kind of like having Jack Hanna on, but imagine the special effects instead of animals. It's like that.
Yeah.
Great segment. I'll have to send you the link. It was really good.
It's cool. Boy, the whole Lost discussion has pulled both TV's Travis and Red Fraggle out to be like, hey, if you do a Lost podcast or rewatch podcast, let me know. We're in.
Look at all the interest.
Listen, I'll be on it but I don't have time in my life to start another podcast and do the hosting and do the arrangement stuff. But, if you're recording half an hour, 45 minutes a week, I'd be part of that panel.
Yeah,
sure.
Do it, and we'll promote it, and
exactly.
make a big deal of it.
Yep.
Here's a message from Nick. I don't know who Nick is, but we're going to play it. Oh, okay. This is converted to AI, so be warned. Here you go.
Balls and Sack. I'm a longtime listener, was introduced to TMS back when Current Geek launched, and have been a faithful listener ever since. This week, I was scheduled for an MRI. When I was prepping for the scan, they asked what I would like for music, or they offered the option to plug in my personal device as the audio source. I was a few days behind on podcast listening, so I decided to take that option. TMS 2914 was in the queue, which was perfect. Some lighthearted fun listening to keep me entertained. All went pretty well, or so I thought. The nice young lady who was the tech that performed my MRI came in to finish things up and was behaving notably different that before the procedure. She seemed to be trying to control smiles and laughter, the same for her coworker in the control area. I didn't think much of it until I hopped in the car on the way home and TMS started playing again. Clark, there is Blue Weiner. It is huge Weiner. And coming our way. Apparently, Jamie's penis-themed mashup was playing during the last few minutes of the procedure, and I can now only assume that the techs could also hear the audio. Left him blushing head to toe.
I'm a little embarrassed about it myself.
15 minutes of Weiner is what they're,
Oh, that's freaking funny, dude.
Jeez.
That's Nick. It sounded like a lady because of the AI, but that's actually Nick who sent that in. So
yeah. Oh, Nick, that's great.
That's really, really
what
funny.
A great story.
Yeah, I went and listened to the whole thing, like I was saying the other day. And if a doctor's office or a tech room had to hear that, I don't know what they'd think.
Yeah.
Because it was something, man. All right, well, that's going to do it for today's call now. Thank you all for sending that stuff in. It's great. I like the little live feed's a good time. We'll do more of this in the future when we don't have somebody here. Cool. And big thanks, by the way. I got a lot of positive feedback and commentary about our guest appearance of Dr. Nikki. They really liked her.
Oh, good. Yeah. She was fantastic. And if there was a way to add an extra day onto our week so that we could get her in a frequent spot, I mean, we can always, add her to the rotation. It'd be great to have her on.
Yeah, but, if we ever bump anybody.
I was gonna say or somebody can't make it. It'd be nice to have her.
Yeah. Well, that part, I think we do that for sure. And if down the road somebody's like, "Oh, my new job, I can't be there in the morning or whatever," she's like a shoe-in. I'd do her sure. I'd do her in a heartbeat. Shut up, Scott. Not what I meant. She'll hear this and laugh.
She will.
Well, there you go. Frogpants.com/TMS is our website. We have one thing left to do, and that is to tell you that Core is today at 1. Coverville is right after this. And this weekend, you will have a variety of things, including Film Sack. Something else. I can't remember what. There was another thing going on. It might be it, actually. Oh, Friday. TMS Friday, duh.
Oh, TMS Friday, of course.
Yeah. We'll be here tomorrow with one of those. Brian will have a spoiler-free review of Predator Badlands.
Yes.
I'm very excited about that. In the meantime, let's play a song for these people.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, my there it is right there. Okay, Pip Lewis is who we're playing today. This is a track from her recent debut album, Growing Pains, and it's become so popular that she's actually recorded an alternate version of it called Dead Ringer Stripped, like an acoustic version. But we're going to play the original. According to Culture Beat, she isn't your typical flash-in-the-pan, cookie-cutter artist with a one-hit wonder mentality. She's making substantial songs with an expansive vision. She really is. I really, really like this. This is Pip Lewis and her song, Dead Ringer.
Oh, it sounds fantastic. We'll see you guys tomorrow if you're patrons, and for the rest of you, we'll see you on Monday. Take care. Whoops.
This show is part of the Frog Pants Network. Yes. Get more at frogpants.com.
Look, you better tell me who you are, buddy, or this conversation ends right now.